focus on the India point of view here. Because India, however, has also been raising serious concerns over the threats of the commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. And this has happened at the United Nations, where India's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador Harish P, has now urged immediate restoration of safe navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, while also calling for restraint and de-escalation amid ongoing tensions in West Asia. The Strait of Hormuz that continues to remain the choke point there, that roughly manages around 20% of the global oil, and delivering India's statement at the UN General Assembly debate under the veto initiative of the situation in the Middle East, India has now stressed that maritime security remains critical for India's energy and economic interests.
Since the outbreak of the conflict in Iran and the Gulf region on the 28th of February 2026, India had expressed deep concern and urged all states to exercise restraint, avoid escalation, and prioritize safety of civilians. We have urged all states to promote dialogue and diplomacy and de-escalation of tensions, and to purposefully address underlying issues. We have also called for respect of sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states. An aspect of particular concern for India, for its energy and economic security, relates to commercial shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. India has deplored the fact that commercial shipping was made a target of military attacks in this conflict.
Well, coming back to Mayank on this, Mayank, this is also a necessity for India because its priorities are set when it comes to, completing and fulfilling the energy needs. And this is something that was also said to have been discussed between the phone conversation that happened between Prime Minister Modi and the President of the United States.
Yes. See, the important aspect is this message is for whom? We have to understand that point also, because it is for the two parties. On one side, Iran is regulating and regulating and controlling the movement as far as narrow strip of Strait of Hormuz is concerned, and the blockade is done by now the US. So both sides have to listen to each other. And India's major substantial portion of energy has been flowing from this area only. And Iran, diplomatically, we have been able to diplomatically strike better contacts with both US and Iran. In this case, Iran has been allowing certain number of ships of ours which were carrying fuel, gas also, from that side to flow towards our harbors and ports. So it was happening. But then Strait of Hormuz remains a strategic point. We need to understand that point, because both sides are squabbling on that aspect. It is a strategic tool for Iran, and they have been using it profusely and practically very well. And now the US has dug in its heel, and they are blockading it so as to put pressure on Iran to finally agree to the ultimate talks, which is on nuclear.
Yes.
So what you see is like it's a cycle which is taking place, and in this crossfire, the entire globe is stuck.
Well,
and
one
in
could
India,
even
in
question
particular,
the role of the United Nations that it has placed during this conflict that has been arising. And on part of the President of the United States, well, he's been very critical of the role of the United Nations as well, and also that of NATO. Thank you very much for the moment, Mayank and Srinja. We'll reconnect. We're going to head into a very short break. The morning news continues on the other side.